even in fake video games, dudes are trying to police what women look like. Even in a fake video game, they're trying to do that. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. All right, so today we're going to be talking about something. So basically, so you guys know my lane, right? I stay in my lane most of the time. I stick in it. I really focus on it. Today we are going to be kind of like stepping out of my lane a little bit, okay? I'm just going to like dip my foot in the lane right next to me, okay? But before we get into the topic, I do want to say, if you like watching these videos and you think to yourself, man, it would be really fun to be part of this great community right here that's always typing really crazy and silly things and probably stupid things as well, you guys can join us. We would love to have you. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Twitch at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So those are all of these lovely people that are here. We would love to have you join us. There will be a link down in the description to come and hang out. You can follow for free. It doesn't cost you any money, but you can be part of the community, all right? Okay, so what we're going to be talking about is it's a mixture. So it's like my lane, but also a mixture of another lane, okay? So we're going to be talking about body positivity, health at every size. I'm putting those in quotes because you will see why. And also video games, alrighty? And it makes sense because, you know, I do these streams on Twitch, so video games is very popular on the platform. So there has been quite an uproar about a figure in a video game that people are claiming basically has been changed because of health at every size, and things like that. Okay, so this is what we're going to be talking about today. We are going to be going to this is an article from thegamer.com. So this is what it says right here. It says, gamers are mad at Aloy's, I think that's how you pronounce, I'm probably saying it wrong, Aloy's cheeks in Horizon Forbidden West, because of course they are. Aloy's cheeks have been the subject, I'm sorry, her cheeks on her face, all right, don't be nasty. Stupid. Have been the subject of a lot of mockery from gamers online in the past few days because they're a bit bigger. Alrighty. Horizon Forbidden West has been a staggering success for Sony, hurtling in as the underdog with a record-breaking state of play. However, it wouldn't be the internet without a game catching the ire of players over something as innocuous. Why is this person is using way too many big words? It is not necessary, okay? Please stop. Of players, ire is not a big word, but okay, you know what I mean. Of players over something as innocuous and inoffensive as Aloy's cheeks. You see, they're a bit bigger than in Zero Dawn, which for most is something that would likely not even slip by their radar. For others, it's a huge problem. There are those calling her derogatory terms, editing her face to enlarge it further, and poking fun in a whirlwind of fat shaming over the character that isn't even remotely overweight. All right, so what I want to do is I want to look at a before and after image of this young lady that people are so upset about, all right? So here is a before and after image right here. So this was from the previous game, Horizon, I think it was called Zero Dawn, I believe. So this is what she looked like in the previous game, and this is what she looks like in the current game, or the one that's coming out. So the cheeks are a little bit more full, and people are freaking out about this, okay? So let's continue. I want to finish off this article. All right. One player even said, don't they learn from the mistakes of other games or what? This is likely in reference to The Last of Us 2 and Mortal Kombat 11, or if it isn't, they're both games that also got a lot of flack for how their women looked. That being muscular and with more clothing on. Both games were gigantic success stories for their respective studios. It's an uphill battle with developers and handling women leads, with Far Cry 6's own announcement sparking a slew of questionable comments. In that game, you can play as a man or woman, and there have been countless replies to these stories online varying from "thank God I don't have to play as a woman" to still being mad that the choice is even there. Although this is for certain a vocal minority, that's probably very true, an uproar from a circus of hyenas all crying out. This is this article, man. I'm sorry. Using platforms like Reddit and Twitter to amplify their outrage, it's not indicative of what people think. And The Last of Us 2 is proof enough, with it breaking record in its sales in spite of the naysayers claiming it was a dumpster fire of a disaster. So if you guys don't know, I'm not super familiar. I'm not a huge gamer, as I'm sure you can tell. But Last of Us 2, they had one of the characters you could play as was a woman, and she was more, quote unquote, like masculine. And so that's why they keep making that comparison, because people were, again, freaking out that there was a woman that you can play as that didn't have her tatas all out and like had a bunch of makeup on, right? Like people were super mad about that. So that's why they keep bringing that up. As it stands, Forbidden West is one of the most watched state of play after one day, and it's already making waves online. It's likely to be huge, a huge hit in sales too. When it does eventually launch, Aloy's cheeks are a strange point to get hung up on, especially in the face of stunning next-gen visual fidelity and all the new gameplay announcements, like her hang glider. All right, so that is the article, and then I wanted to go over a tweet that kind of went viral for all the wrong reasons, and this is kind of summarizes. We just need to look at this, okay? So this is the tweet right here, and so this is this is the original tweet, and then I quote tweeted and said, "What is wrong with people?" But it says, "Is it me or Sony be making their lead female protagonist look masculine as heck? Barely no curves or rough non-feminine features, unlike the average woman." Unlike the average woman. Okay, I'm sure you. Okay, I'm sure you're a professional on that. Like, cough, cough. The Last of Us 2's Ellie. That's who I was talking about earlier. Just saying, my 2 cents. Pick from the game on the left, fan made on the right. Higher fans, LOL. So this, okay, I'm gonna try and chill. But this is the actual game here on the left, and this is the artist's render on the right. Now, I want to make it clear. Both of these are very beautiful women, right? Like, this isn't like, oh my God, this woman is gross and like ridiculous. No. But the fact that some people get so mad about video games and how women are depicted, and again, the people that get upset about are usually dudes, it doesn't make any sense. And a lot of people are like comparing this to someone, it's like Health at Every Size is back at it again. Just because someone doesn't have perfect features, and the funniest thing, look at this woman on the right. Again, she's very pretty, but this game is like an apocalyptic, it's craziness is going on. You think she's going to do her makeup and put on lip gloss? Like, the image that dudes have versus what women actually are like, that's the biggest problem. Because dudes think that women are naturally going to look a certain way, when in reality, they look nothing like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but to expect every single woman to look exactly a certain way is toxic. And again, this is what, when we talk about Health at Every Size, and when we even talk about like feminism in general, this is what a lot of that is pushing back against, is because women's bodies and their looks and their faces and how they act it's always been like, oh, you have to do this. It's always been policed so much more than men's bodies, right? Like, so much more. If there's like kind of a chubby dude in a game, no one's making a post like this. I promise you it's not happening, right? But because her cheeks are a little bit chubbier, people freak out and they're like, oh my God, it's the, SJW woke police are coming after our games again. And it's like, dude, and then to think that this makes more sense. Like, anybody can make a woman look, quote unquote, more attractive when it's a fake video game. Of course, like, anybody can do that. It's not very difficult. But it's just so funny because, again, it's like, even in fake video games, dudes are trying to police what women look like. Even in a fake video game, they're trying to do that.